Sometimes we'll read accounts or watch interviews of actual World War II combatants who describe a situation that actually occurred on the battlefield. But when you look at the actual rules for bolt action, you know that it just can't happen on a table. And, sometimes it's kind of nice to reenact some of those particular instances, whether it's on purpose or unintentionally. We can use house rules to adjust the rules slightly to allow these things to happen, either for a specific scenario or for our game group in general. So let's take a look at one of those types of rules as we take a look at one of our house rules today. Hello, welcome to today's edition of Bolt Action Basic Training House Rules. And today we're going to cover, nope, not smoke, we're going to be covering kind of how artillery unit could be impacted by the FUBAR result. Now, on a 1 or 2, you pick a target, and your opponent picks a target, and you fire at it. But you know what I was thinking? When you have it, you roll a 3 through 6. Would they really haul the gun? Maybe, maybe not. Let's look at something. Maybe instead, when you're dealing with an artillery unit, remember they're supposed to run as far as they can, from the nearest enemy unit. So we can do one of two things. Either the unit does drag the artillery piece with them, as it currently is, or you can do one of two things. You can either say all the time, they simply abandon the gun and run 12 inches, putting the crew at a different point than the gun, but the gun's still there. You don't lose the unit. Or you can say on a 6, that's what they do. Or maybe on a 2, one of the 3, pick one of the numbers between 3 through 6, whatever. That's when they run away. Otherwise, they do drag the gun. Now, this is kind of cool, at least I think so. By allowing the artillery unit crew to run away, the gun stays put. The gun is not usable, obviously, that round. The crew has to make an order test to run up to the gun, occupy the position, reman the gun. So you put them, when they do a FUBAR, it's because they had a pin on them and they failed the morale check, or order test. So maybe they run back and it takes them a little bit to get organized, right? The FUBAR could be a panic, could represent the panic in that case. What do you guys think? I mean, remember, you've got a crew that is under stress. They have a FUBAR. They could misinterpret an order to literally retreat. They could panic and run away. What do you think? I mean, now granted, if there's no enemy unit in sight, they're just going to go down like the rule says. But this is a little bit of more flexibility in the possible outcomes. And I'm looking at it from a narrative perspective. Maybe the crew does abandon their post. It can happen. It has happened. They can either reman it, or another artillery unit nearby within 12 inches can send someone over to man the gun. There's options, right? What do you think? This is one of those rules that I'm putting out there very much for discussion. It does complicate the game slightly. Maybe there's some unforeseen consequences, but personally I can't see any. It does, however, put you in a position where you're not going to likely be using that gun too soon afterward. So what do you think? Let's have a discussion. With that discussion, we'll make the idea better, or we'll find out, it really doesn't add to the game, and we'll just get rid of it. Either way, the discussion has some merit. It might generate other ideas. So, comment below, share, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.